You know that moment. You're stuck in an elevator with a coworker. One of you goes, "So, how are you?" The other goes, "Good. You?" And then you both stare at the floor, waiting for the doors to open. Both people are uncomfortable. Both people are thinking the same thing. This is painful. And yet neither one knows how to stop doing it. Here's why. Small talk feels awkward because your brain knows when something is fake. Nobody asking, "How are you?" wants a real answer. Nobody talking about the weather cares about the weather. You're both just filling silence. And saying things you don't mean to someone who knows you don't mean them is exhausting. That's where the awkwardness comes from. Not shyness, not nerves, just that. And here's what makes it worse. We were taught to do this. From when we were kids. Say hi, ask how they are, keep it safe. So we grew up thinking this is just how conversations start. Nobody ever told us we're allowed to skip it. Two people, same dinner party. First guy, Eric, does everything by the book. Asks what you do, comments on the food, mentions traffic. You go home and can't remember a single thing he said. Second guy asks you one question in the first 2 minutes. What's something you've been thinking about lately that you haven't talked about with anyone? You laugh because it catches you off guard. Then you actually think about it, and 40 minutes fly by. You go home thinking that was the best conversation you've had in a long time. Same party, same amount of time. One person just skipped the script. So how do you do that? First, ask questions with no safe answer. What do you do for work has a safe answer. You can answer it on autopilot, give nothing real away, and move on. But what are you working on that actually has your attention right now? Nobody has a rehearsed answer for that. They have to actually think. And once they start thinking, the conversation gets real. Second, go first. Most conversations stay surface level because both people are waiting for the other one to go deeper. So it just stays there, floating. Both people hoping something real will happen, but neither one starting it. So just start it. Say something honest. Share an opinion. The other person will almost always meet you there because they were waiting for someone to go first. Third, react to what's in front of you. You don't need a formal introduction to start a conversation. Just comment on something happening right now. Something specific. Not, "Great event, right?" That's still small talk with a different coat on. But, "That speaker said something that actually changed how I see this." Now that's a real door opening. Here's the part nobody talks about. Small talk doesn't just feel awkward in the moment. It leaves you feeling empty after. People think going deep with a stranger will be uncomfortable, so they keep it light. But it's actually the light stuff that drains you. The conversations you remember are never the ones about the weather. Think about the last conversation that actually stayed with you. What made it stick? It wasn't where someone grew up or what they did for work. It was something they said that you weren't expecting, something real. That's what people want in every conversation they walk into. Not a performance, just something real. So this week, pick one conversation. When the small talk starts, ask something specific instead. Not, "How are you?" but "What's been on your mind lately?" Not, "What do you do?" but "What are you working on that you're actually into right now?" Most people are walking around full of things they want to say, just waiting for someone to ask. Be that person. And subscribe for more social tips.